Hi, this is Sri Priya Madan from Srishti Technology Labs. This video is to show how to create a Struts web application using Maven. For this, open Eclipse, select File, New, Other, type Maven. Choose Maven project, click Next. Since we are going to create a web application, you can skip this part and click Next. Type Web App in Filter. Select Maven Arch Type Web App. Click Next. Give a name for group ID. This group ID is nothing but a package which is going to have your WAR file. Give a name for artifact ID. This is your project name. Let me name the project as Struts Maven Demo 2. In package, give the name as var web archive file. Click Finish. The project is created. Let us see the structure of the project before converting it into a Struts web project. You can see Java resources. Inside that you have got src main resources folder. This is the place where you are going to add all your XML and properties files. If you see here, src/main/java folder is missing. So we need to create it. Select src, select main, right click, new, folder, give the name of the folder as Java, click Finish. I need to refresh it. So select your project, right click, refresh. Now you can see src/main/java, which is going to have all your Java files. src/main/resources is going to have the properties files, configuration and XML files. Now let me open main. We have got web app over here. Inside web app, you have all the JSP files and web.inf folder. Inside web.inf, I have got web.xml. Let me open web.xml. This is not the web.xml file which we want. We will remove it, and this is the web.xml which I want. So I am adding this over here. So let me just change the name. It's Struts Maven Demo 2. You can see the welcome file list which comes as usual, and I have added the filter mapping to convert this web application into a Struts web application. Let me save this. The next step is to add dependencies to pom.xml. So open pom.xml. Go to pom.xml. Before adding the dependencies, let me show you where the Maven dependencies are sitting. Open libraries, Maven dependencies. If you see here, it is having only JUnit 3.8.1, which is added over here. Let me add the dependency for Struts. Dependency. Inside this, we need to add group ID, artifact ID and version. You don't have to remember this. You can directly take it from Maven repository. org.apache.struts. Artifact ID is Struts2 -core and version is 2.3.4.1. So let me save this. The moment you save, the dependencies are coming and sitting over here automatically. If it is not, select your project, right click, run as Maven install. So automatically the repository will be created and the files will be added to the Maven dependencies. You can see over here, build success. So now what we have done is, we have added the Maven dependencies for Struts, that is all the jar files are added. Next step is to modify index.jsp. Select index.jsp. This is not the file which I want, so I am removing it and I need to add a completely different code, so which I have got already, contents for index.jsp. If you see here, I have added a tag lib which is going to add all the struts tags for this JSP page. If this tag lib URI is not imported, then this s colon tags will never work. So I am using s colon form, action is equal to login, text field key equal to user.name, key equal to user.city. This name and city are from a user bean. So let us create the bean class first. Select Java, right click, new, other class. Select Java class, click next. Let me name the package as com.bean. The class is user, click finish. So this is a Java bean. So let me create two instance variables, private string name, private string city, and let me also create getter and setter methods. Generate getter and setter methods for this. Select all, click OK, and go to source, generate toString and click finish. Save this. So now I have created the Java bean. The next step is to create the action class. So select Java again, right click, new class. So the package name has to be com.actions. So I am creating the action class over here, user action, click finish. So in the user class, I am going to create an instance variable for the user bean, private user. So I need to import this, import com.bean. Let me also generate getter and setter methods for this. Select all, click OK. Let me have one method, public string execute, and return success, semicolon. Now let me save this also. Now if you see over here, I have got index.jsp. Let me open it. So this is my index.jsp. I'll minimize and you can have a look over here. This is index.jsp and this is user action. So what instance variable name you are giving over here must be the key for your text field. Since I have given user, so it is user.name and user.city. Name and city are instance variables from user bean. The next step is to create struts.xml and package.properties in resources folder. So I have created struts.xml and package.properties. So package.properties, it is going to have user.name, enter your name, user.city, enter your city, submit, click here. So this is going to be a key value pair and I am going to open struts.xml. In struts.xml, what is that action we are using? Name equal to login. This is coming from the first page, index.jsp. So what name you have got over here, login, that name we are supposed to give it over here in name. Class is com.actions.useraction. So I have given it over here. The method is execute, which is from user action. If result name is success, it has to go to success.jsp. So let me create success.jsp in web app. Select, right click, new JSP file, success.jsp, click finish. So I need to add the struts tag which is given over here. Control C, Control V. So inside this, s colon property value equal to user dot name welcome br city. Control V, user dot city. Save this. So we need to add the target runtime for this project. So select your project, right click, properties, targeted runtimes, select Apache Tomcat and apply, click OK. If you have not got the targeted runtime, you can of course go and add it from Windows, Window, Preferences, in Server, Runtime Environment, Add, and you can select and add Apache Tomcat. Since I have got this already, I am just skipping this step. So once this is done, let us check whether we have done with everything completely. So my first page is index.jsp. So in this index.jsp, what it is having is like, you can see the struts tag which is added and a form. So from here it goes to web.xml. Let me open web.xml. In web.xml, I have added the filter mapping. So from here directly it goes to struts.xml. In struts.xml, if the name is login, it is supposed to go to user action to the method execute. So let us check whether we have created it. So we have got com.actions, open user action, check whether we have got execute method. The return type is success. So I will come back to struts.xml. If the result name is success, it has to go to success.jsp. So success.jsp, here I have got the output. Now let us check whether inside the target the war file is created. Select your project, right click, run as maven install. So now the war file is generated. So you can see the war file which is being generated over here. So let us run the project now. Select your project, right click, run as, run on server. So select the server which you want, click next. The project which I want to run is struts maven demo 2, click finish. So in the console, this opening, let me enter my name, Bangalore, and when I click here, prints welcome Priya, city Bangalore. And that's all for this web application. Thank you.